Hi, Keith here again from Target Property Spain, and today I'm joined once again by Alex Radford from My Lawyer in Spain. Alex, it was 2 years ago we did our video on golden visas, and what a great opportunity it presented to non-Europeans to make a life here in Spain, and suddenly everything's changed in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a bit disappointing that the government has announced, the Spanish government announced on the 8th of April that they'd be withdrawing the programme. It hasn't been withdrawn yet, so it's still got to go through Parliament. Pedro Sanchez has got a bit of a Frankenstein coalition, so it's not guaranteed. I reckon it will be withdrawn, but there's still a window of opportunity for those people who have bought property. So if they own a property with no debt in the name of one person only, and they purchased it for 500,000 plus from September 2013 to now, they can apply for the golden visa.
Okay, the advice, I guess, is move quickly, because at present we don't know when it's going to be ruled out.
That's exactly, yeah. So I'd say we've definitely got a window of opportunity of 2 to 3 months. Anything above that is bonus.
And it's interesting, isn't it? Because the amount of golden visas that have actually been granted since 2013 is a lot less than you'd expect. And I was looking at the numbers recently, and golden visas granted to Brits. This was numbers going back a couple of years. I think it was 2021. It was less than 200. Yeah. All of a sudden, since this news has come out, we've been swamped with people requesting golden visas. I guess the same for you.
Yeah. So we've got clients who have agreed to purchase properties. They haven't completed on those yet. And typically, what you've got to do, you've got to complete on the purchase, pay the taxes, register the property in that person's name, and then apply for the golden visa. But once you submit the documentation, then you're within the system. And typically the golden visa has been coming back in about 20 days' time. Okay. And then you've got to arrange the foreigner's identification card, etc. But once it's been granted, you're in the system. And what is a bit kind of again disappointing is 2 years ago they modified the law, and when the golden visa was granted initially, when you apply from Spain, it was granted for a 2-year period, and that was extended to 3 years. So they made it even better. So those people that are in the system or get in the system now, I'm strongly suspect that they will actually be able to get their renewals when they come to renew their visas in 2 or 3 years' time.
Okay, good. And obviously what's changed is we've got a new political party here in Spain.
Yeah.
This is who we have to thank, I guess.
Yeah, well, we've had a coalition government since, was it July last year? So July 2023. And they actually did... The communists in that party did actually announce that they wanted to get rid of the golden visa program altogether. We thought that maybe they might just make the criteria a bit more difficult, so instead of 500,000, 1 million, but the announcement is that they want to withdraw it altogether. So look, there's that window of opportunity there, but of course, Keith, there are other visas available,
And do you think that decision's down to headline grabbing? Do you think it's a purely political decision? Or because to me personally, I don't see how having investment in properties over 500,000 euros is going to create more social housing. I think it's backwards economics, or it certainly seems it to me.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, some of the golden visa applications we've dealt with, people who bought multi-million euro villas.
And if anything, that's going to create more employment here.
Yeah, they bought multi-million euro villas. They've paid serious transfer tax on those purchases. Has that money been reinvested back into social housing? Probably not. However, I do believe that it is going to be withdrawn eventually. There was a report from the International Transparency Committee in Europe last year, and they are urging for the golden visa programs to be withdrawn. So Portugal have withdrawn theirs, Ireland have withdrawn theirs, Greece made it theirs a little bit more difficult, and I think Spain is to follow. And you've got to remember when Spain introduced this golden visa, that was 2013, and the biggest landowners of property then were the banks following the recession.
Yeah.
So they wanted to attract all this investment.
And we were attracting back then, let's be frank, it was mainly Chinese, wasn't it? And Indians, I guess, that were taking...
Chinese, Russians,
yeah. Well, yeah.
Basically whoever could buy a property for 500,000, yeah? And there was a lot of property available then. And yeah, it's true, there's probably not as much stock now as there was then. So I think, unfortunately, it's going to be withdrawn, but as I said, we've still got that opportunity. And those people, those non-Europeans who purchased a property are now actually coming out of the woodwork and saying, yeah, I wasn't interested in it before, but guess what, I do want to get it now. Because what does the golden visa allow you to do? It allows you to live in Spain and work in Spain. And to renew it, you only need to be here for 1 day a year.
Yeah.
Okay, it's granted for a 3-year period. If you don't spend more than 183 days here, then you're not a Spanish tax resident. So it's a great visa for those people with deep pockets who have purchased, properties of 500,000 plus.
Yeah, by far the best visa option out of all of them.
It was one of the easiest as well. Buy the property, you're going to get the visa.
But as you said, there are still visa options available. So if you are interested in the visa and spending a considerable amount of time here in Spain, in your property in Spain, there are still options available to non-Europeans.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's all for now. Alex, thank you very much.
Thank you, Keith.
Catch you next time.